Hey friends, it's your boy SVH coming at you with today's bowl of Saki by Hazrat Inayat for September the 10th. And I'm coming to you from the mountaintops over here in Burbank. I'm kind of overlooking Sun Valley over here. Got Glendale over there, Burbank back over there. So just a beautiful scene right now. Beautiful time to be up on the mountain. And very fitting to be sitting here next to Brother Tree as I give today's bowl of Saki. Because today's bowl of Saki it is the fruit of the tree that makes it bow low. It is the fruit of the tree that makes it bow low. So, when you think of a tree, right, it starts out as a seedling, right, and then it grows into a little sapling, and then it starts to grow up, and then the branches start to form, and the leaves start to form, and eventually over time it starts to produce fruit, if it's a fruit tree or a fruit-bearing tree. And all trees bear some sort of a fruit, the fruits of its of growth or labors, if you will. And so, when you think about the tree as it grows, it goes through this process of evolution and growth. It has to be nourished. It needs to bring in a certain amount of light. It needs to be watered. It needs to have a certain amount of nutrients coming up to it from the earth, right? So it's this purification of the water. It's this divine rays of the sun that bring the light and the nourishment, the mineral content that comes up through its roots, growing strong roots and planting strong roots that eventually help it to grow into this strong tree that produces fruit. And this is truly how we are as beings. We're really no different. When you think of the spiritual path, you plant the seed of intention, and that seed of intention has to be watered by your actions, by your practice, right? And the more you do your meditations, the more you do your practices, the more you're watering that seed, and it grows roots, and it takes root. And then this becomes something that's a part of you. It becomes who you are. So now it's rooted in something, and then it grows into a little sapling, right? And now it's starting to take form, and now you're kind of like a little yogi tree, or whatever it is, your particular path. But you start to unfold that which you aspire to be, and you start to grow that. And the more you realize and the more you understand, the more things start to really unfold. The unfurling of the leaf, the branches expand, and you start to really branch out and reach out into something much bigger than what you were when you were just that little seed of intention that was being watered every day. And now, as you reach out your branches, you are absorbing and taking in and welcoming that divine light of the sun, right? You're taking in those rays of divinity, and you're letting it pour over you, and you're letting the rain and the water be a purification that nourishes and brings nourishment, but cleansing and purification to your life. And now your roots are deeply rooted in the ground, in the earth, and Mother Earth is providing you the sustenance and the health that you need. And you realize that you are part of Mother Earth, right? You and Mother Earth are one, because you're rooted in it here on this plane. And you are the physical form that came from the earth. So when you start to look at all of these different elements and these different scenarios around today's bowl of Saki, you start to really realize how profound these little sayings are, for one, but just how much you can grow, and how it is truly the fruits that bow down and prostrate before one, and offer the fruits. And so that's the goal of it all, right? So as the tree grows and produces its fruit, the weight of the fruit kind of bends down. It's like a bowing in prostration and reverence, saying, I have produced this fruit. Here, take this fruit, enjoy it for the nourishment of your body and the wellness of mankind. And this is what we really aspire to do with the spiritual life too. Hopefully we get to a point where we've evolved enough and we've grown enough that we want to really be able to give it to others. We want to express it and share it in a way that we can be that spark that sparks a light in someone else. But we have to get to that point where the fruits of our work and our labor come about, and then those fruits can be given and offered to others, and they can take a taste of it and really, get a vibe on what it tastes like and what it really is. And then maybe they want to take that seed and plant it for themselves and grow. And inshallah, Lord willing, I hope that that's the case for you, as you hear these bowl of Saki readings every day, or any other spiritual teachings that I offer. I'm really just offering it in hopes that it inspires and lights up something in you, and gives you a taste of the fruit that I've been really fortunate to produce. And hopefully it tastes great and makes you want to take that seed and plant it in your own garden and grow something for yourself. So I hope that was a good analogy today. It seemed fitting up here. It's such a beautiful afternoon. It's been really extremely hot here lately, but this is a little spot here, little picnic benches and some trees, but it's pretty desolate out here. There's not much else beyond this tree, and I love it that way. I got lost out here a couple weeks ago, and not lost, I knew where I was going, but spent quite a bit of time out here. Saw a beautiful rattlesnake, and just been geeking out, seeing all kinds of great wildlife up here. So thank you, Brother Tree, for the lesson today on bearing the fruit. Thank you, Murshid, for blessing us with these teachings, and thank you, my friend, for tuning in and checking it out. And I hope these inspire you. If they do, share it with a friend. Tell somebody else about this crazy dreadlock dude that gets on here and talks about Sufism, and let them know that they can come here too, and they can learn a little bit of this stuff, and pick and choose. It's buffet style. You take what you like. If something doesn't taste good to you, you don't have to eat it, but if something is tasty, grab onto it and take a bite and come back for more. So love you, friends. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to get back on the trail. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.